Salutations. We are back after the weekend. I have done all my prep work for Midlight's Deep for leveling people up, but we'll go over what I did and how I have everyone set up afterwards. We're going to get right into it here with Errands. It's here. So we need you are a samurai. So we're just going to try to get through all these really quickly. These are all the rest of the errands in the game. Then we'll kind of go over, you know, what we did. So you can be make you a knight.
Not a bad look.
But yeah, hopefully you all had a great weekend. Lots of fun. I got all the stuff. What didn't take too long.
How many days will you let anyone
Took me, would say over the weekend, maybe 5-6 hours on and off. It was really boring, I can tell you that much. Because, yeah, we, JP farming without getting a ton of EXP is tedious and annoying. But we, not the outro. We did it, it was super easy, and then we'll be able to share the results once we're done all of our errands here. And I'm hoping some of these errands will get us the rest of the way for our generics here, for what they need.
Another ancient. Congratulations. You're standing as an adventurer.
Full 7. Yay.
I'd consider that.
Okay.
Anything else? Thank you.
Need an archer for this next one. Poodles is by far the one that is just 100% done with JP. I don't think they're going to be anything else. So if I can do it where they're the one who is the main class for the errands, so the other two can keep getting JP for the jobs they need, I will try to do that. That's not always going to be the case, though.
Welcome. That's the spirit. You've some news from it. Right then.
As tall an order as it was, we rose to the challenge.
We've faced many a difficult...
Right. We also chanced upon another... I'd consider
Another ancient wonder, eh? Oh, it's a ninja chemist.
I could get used to this.
All right then. Ready for action.
Welcome. That's the spirit. Who do you have in mind? How long will you put
9
anyone
days.
Thank you.
Yeah, hopefully 4 or 5 minutes creek. Really excited to get through the deep dungeon. I'm hoping I can get through maybe 3 missions today if they go super well.
Right then.
We were successful beyond words. How happy we are to finally share this good news.
We've faced many a difficulty, but it was our bond as comrades that saw us through.
I'd consider that a job well...
Job well done. Monster Mansion. That one is not... Alright, we'll do the other ones. I think it's the uninvited guest, which is an orator.
This should work.
Aye. Not a bad look.
I need to keep an eye on you, because we are going to get teleport eventually. Should be relatively soon. Not that we're really going to use it for most of these, since PFL Prince is going to be our move find item person. So it's they're going to be spending most of the missions moving around to items, and they'll be able to haste themselves, so it'll be a little bit fast. But yeah, their main purpose is going to be support, finding items, and then towards the end, there's one thing in the very last mission, or last floor, that they're going to need to be a different class for, and I'm be super happy for them to get you can get another spell there. So.
Many a difficulty,
consider that a job.
Guess Wolverines is a thief and an archer.
Well,
This one I'll make you the
I'll
thief,
give it my all.
Aye,
and you the archer.
very nice. Good day to you.
And hopefully we just get through all these. Oh, not the Wandering
Who are you
Gambler.
sending? How long will you permit?
4
anyone,
days,
Will
perfect.
that be come back soon?
4.
Welcome. Make yourself. That's the spirit. You've some news. Right then.
We were successful beyond
And at the end of
words.
these, once we're done all of these errands, we should get some achievements out of these.
We also picked
Muppet
up this
bread.
fine treasure. I'd consider that
A lot of JP too. Wandering Gambler is
need
the
anything.
dancer.
All right then. A new
It's
look.
thief slash orator, and then a dancer.
Me.
Scoodles can be the thief here.
I could get used to this.
All right then.
I'm gonna work on both Time Mage and
Interesting.
Black Mage for PFL wars. I want to get the Aga spells. Haven't had a chance to show any of them off, so
How many days for this errand?
just double checking. Yeah, thief, orator, and then the second job is a dancer. So
Anyone you sent very well. Will that be a thing?
and my list is in a not a weird order, but in an order that I'm just going to just go down the list. So we're going to be back at Egros Castle after this. This is kind of why I saved it for after doing Egros Castle and Molund, is that Egros has an errand, so I was like, may as well just save them so we can just do them all at the same time and not have to
Well,
worry
we're
about it.
interested. You've some. Right then.
We were successful beyond words.
I am elated to have been involved.
I'd consider that a job well done.
That's very little JP though. That's
Need
okay.
anything else? Come back soon.
Alright, so we're headed to Egros Castle now. Egros is a ninja. Oh no, that's a different one. I'm sorry. Archer and a knight.
All right then.
You the archer
Ready
this
for
time.
action.
Oi, oi. I could get used to this. Welcome. Want to earn? Who's going? How many days will you? Anyone? Hurry. Anything to thank?
2, 4. Here, this should be fine. Yeah, this is 14 on the way back. Hell yeah. Right on time. But yeah, we'll kind of go over to, I guess, while I'm doing these errands, even though I'm talking between them. So for JP farming,
Right then.
it's really, really easy.
The day that we achieved such
I am elated.
Basically, what I did
We
is
also came upon a long lost another.
I-
Your passion for the ancient world is unmatched.
oh, there we go, Master Adventure, huge. Oh, so you don't have to do all of them. Huh. I want to say, well, the rest of this page is just all artifacts and stuff, but I don't know if there are any other
Thanks.
wonders. Yeah, to Zealand we go. But anyways, for JP farming, what I did was I just went to a battle. I chose Mandalia Plain, the Seat Weald or Sweetie Woods, and Linalia Plateau. They were the most common by far of where I was,
Oi, oi.
and that's because to me they were the easiest to
this should work.
mess around with. You generally had favorable odds of getting low-level monsters or humanoids that weren't very advanced.
You're interested then? Who's going?
This is Chemist Thief.
How many days?
So it would end up being that
Thank you.
I would get in a fight and it'd be against anywhere from 3 to 6 monsters. Generally, I would run away if it was 6 monsters. But if it was 5, if they were easy, I would do them. But a lot of times I would try to go 4 or less monsters. And then you would just... My first few battles, I had 5 people that I would be using in the Midlight's Deep. So we had to manage EXP some, but they needed to level up anyway. So I would spend time
We were
doing damage to
successful
the enemy. When they get
beyond words.
low, I
How
would
happy we are
set it up where we're potioning. About 99 regular potions, everyone item is their second ability,
Will that be all?
and we would just, hit ourselves and then heal ourselves up as needed.
Alright then. This could work.
Aye.
Did all of that. I'm kind of just, I don't even know what I want to work on for you. You have everything. You have everything I need. Use a spell? No. John, whatever, I guess. Do you have Sheer Herdori? No, you don't. But you have enough for it, so. Alright, we'll just make you a ninja then, whatever.
Nice.
But as we got towards the end of our.
How long will you permit for this?
Just a time mage.
Anyone you
As you get to the end of what you needed for EXP, so I didn't want people to overlevel, so I got everyone up to like level anywhere from 41 to 43. But if you use an action on yourself or an equal level, you would gain 10 EXP, which severely limits how much JP you can get. So what I ended up doing was, after the first 2 battles, I brought in Lavian, who was our poacher. She's level 20, was level 28 when we started, level 29 now. Had to do a couple kills here and there. Being at level 29, all of my characters, once they reached level 38 or 39, only gained 1 EXP from Lavian, which means I was able to then go and, you know, that's, you get 10 times as much JP, and some characters needed a lot of JP compared to others. Alright, we need Ninja and Summoner.
I'll give it my all.
So it is important to really manage our EXP so we didn't get super inflated levels, because if we got really inflated levels, that would just be kind of, I don't want to say worthless, but it would kind of reduce, you know, the fact that we're trying not to be super over leveled. And by the fact that we were able to set it up where we're acting on a low level character and get them, get JP off of them, I was able to get a lot of people everything they needed without really much issue. So I'm really happy with that, and really excited to go over the team as we have it. And I tried my best to change people's class, so it's not like everyone is going to be the same thing. Unfortunately, in terms of reaction abilities, there's not really too much. We got Samurai / Ninja and a White Mage. Unfortunately, there's not a lot reactionary-wise, really, to give people. Most people are going to run the 3 same ones, sadly. And that's either they're running reflexes plus some sort of evade, they're running Sheer Hidori / Blade Grasp, where their brave is their physical defense, or they're running parry for the weapon parry, or some rarely, maybe, I think there's, I have one person who's running physical attack save, so when they get hit, they gain physical attack power. I think that's super nice. And then I have options for speed save as well for a couple of them. But most people, especially the 2 treasure hunters that are going to be running around picking up items, they're really only available to have reflexes, because, or parry, because everybody else, because their brave is so low, they can't really use Sheer Hidori, Blade Grasp, because that's based on their brave, and nearly every other reaction ability in the game is, you know, a proc chance auto potion, you know, speed save, PA save, all that stuff, everything that gives you stats. All of them are based on your brave to proc, to even do anything. So the fact that reflexes and parry are basically the only 2 that don't rely on your brave to
Good day to you.
do anything meant that, you know, you kind of limit yourself on a few characters, and then like if they don't have really high brave, you're kind of stuck with them being only able to do this one type of reflex or reaction ability.
What?
So, which, I mean, for better or worse, I mean, that's how it is. But
Alright then.
here, so in Lazalia, we need an orator for this first one.
Want to earn some gil? Who are you sending? How long will you permit anyone? Also, anything to come back?
So I tried my best to make sure each class is at least some, or each character is somewhat unique. Some are going to be vastly more powerful than others, because that's just how powerful they are. But I think it'll be a nice setup. In Midlight's Deep, Ramza, or at least in the original game, Ramza is forced on every map.
As tall an order as it was, we rose to the challenge.
So I have him set up in a way where he's going to be beneficial. Dark. It's an orator. Oh, we can just do the same group.
How many days will you let anyone
So Ramza is going to be set up in a way that he's beneficial on every map, and I don't have to change him until the very last one. But also, he's going to be beneficial in a second way, which will be more able to go over once we get into the team. We're getting close to the end of the errands here. We're getting down, I think, after here, Lazalia. We have one more here. And then there's more in a few more cities, so we're almost done. Be able to get the last of the achievement, too, for these few items. We're getting lots of money, which is nice. Because we're not going to go shopping for the deep dungeon, but we will go shopping before we go to Orban for the last time. Because we should have most stuff for the deep dungeon, although if I need to buy stuff in the deep dungeon, you can. Just leave and come back. It's not like all of the other multi-map things, unless they've really changed it in this version. In the original version, you just could pick any floor that you've done so far, or all the way up to the most current. So I'm hoping it's the same way, because if we break, you know, a bunch of stuff and need to go buy things, we can.
I'd see the day that we achieve.
I cannot argue it.
I'd consider that a job.
Getting lots of JP though. Alright, so I need to go to the next page. My notes here. Alright. Almost there. So we have what? 3, 6, 13 left. Yard drow. Mage.
Alright then. This could work.
Oi, oi.
Really care for you to be anything else. I guess we should be working towards this. This is something we do want eventually. We need a squire for this. It's really, I only am trying to get this because
Who's going? How long will you permit for this?
I want to unlock it, so I can at least show it. I'm not going to use it, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't unlock it. Was off by 1 day. Ooh.
Good day to you. Want to earn some gil? An errand's been completed. Right then.
I never thought I'd see the day that we achieve.
I cannot.
I'd consider that. Need
Alright, we have mining expedition. This is a geomancer. This one's going to be back-to-back geomancy, so
Ready for action.
What?
here.
This could work.
A warm. You're in. Who are you sending? How many days for this errand?
14.
Anyone else? Will that be that?
2, 6, 7. Oh, okay, yeah. That is slightly shorter. On the map, you would think that would not be shorter to go that way, but it's okay, I guess. Just do this.
Welcome. Make yourself your interest. An errand's been. Right then.
As tall an order as it was.
I cannot.
I'd consider that a job.
Mithril Prophets. Okay, and then there's one more here now. Same thing, another Geomancer.
Anything else? That's this. Who do you have in mind? How long will you permit anyone? Will that be? Thank you.
3, 6. Yeah, it's gonna go that way. I just kind of, it's funny seeing him run all the way around the long way of the mountains versus basically going straight south, but that's fine.
A warm welcome to Pastus. An errand's been right then. Tell us how it went.
I never thought I'd see the day that we achieved.
What's more, luck was
Red materia. Woo.
I'd consider that. Anything?
Riovanes has one. This one at Riovanes is Chemist.
Me. I could get used to this.
What? Interesting.
What? A new look.
Good day to you. Rumors. Anything else I can help you with? That's the. Who do you have in mind?
Oh, hold on, there's two here? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Green.
Who's
MS
going?
White Mage.
How many days will you allow?
There's only one here. It's read my sheet a moment. The other one's an Orator, so we'll make sure we get that. It's 12 days. So it's 4, 6. We cannot sing its praises enough that we can just flee from random battles. We don't actually have to do that.
Welcome. Your interest on errand. Right then.
As tall an order as it was.
Otherwise, this would take significantly longer than it needs to.
Anything else? Thanks.
So I need an Orator for this.
Me.
Wire.
Nice.
Orator for these. Samurai's fine.
A warm bastard. Who you sending? How many days? Anyone? Anything else? Thanks.
4, 5. Don't accidentally click on Orban. That would be such a misstep.
Welcome.
We could just not do the story. We could just back out of it right away.
As tall an order as it was, we rose to.
We faced.
What's more, luck was on our side.
Artifact. Woo.
I'd consider that a job.
So next is Burvania. What's there? We just have 1 in Burvania. We have 3 in Zeltenia and 4 in Salgidos. So down to the last few towns. This one in Burvania takes a ninja.
Oi, oi.
What else do you need? Oh, Geomancer. Very good. Well, let's leave you on this actually. We can make you a ninja for
A
this.
new look.
And you can go back to Black Mage.
I'll give it my all.
Good day to you. Your interest. Who do you have in mind? How many days will you? Anyone? Very well. Will that be all? Come back soon now.
Oh, we needed a chemist for this. Uh-oh.
Good day to you.
Aye.
That's the spirit.
Mhm.
This is how things stand at present. Fingers.
I...
Will that
Oh.
be come back?
First time I made a mistake on it. Whatever. If they fail, we'll just do it again, I think. I forget if that's a problem. Hopefully it's not, because I don't want to mess up the achievement. Normally I don't misread that, but yeah.
Right then.
We were successful beyond words.
Alright, well, we succeeded still, thankfully.
I'd consider that. Will
Okay.
that be? Thanks.
Pay more attention. So, Zeltenia. And we need, in Zeltenia here, it's going to be a Knight, Monk, / Monk for the first one.
Ready for action.
You know, your higher level is a Monk.
This should work.
Then the secondary is Archer. And you're still really far away. You're not going to get to that. That's fine, though.
Welcome.
So,
Like
dredge
bastard.
work.
Who you sending? How many days will you allow?
10.
Anything else? Come back.
5. all the battles.
Good day to you. You're interested. An errand. Right then.
As tall an order as it was.
I am a...
I'd consider that.
Woo! Missing boy. This is
Needing to come back.
take the orator.
Ready for action.
Do the orator because not this one, but the next one is going to require a squire. So we will just be on a squire already. Then we don't have to worry about it.
How many days?
Missing boy. It's just an orator.
Understand. Anything else? Come back.
2, 4, 6, 8, and then we'll. Zeltenia.
A warm. You're interested. On errands. Right then.
We were successful beyond words.
We've faced many...
I'd consider that.
And crucial appraisal. This is a orator plus squire. So since we already have the squire, we're good to go. 5.
Welcome. You're interested. You've some new. Right then.
I never thought I'd see the day that we achieved.
I cannot...
Oh, right.
A
We also
chocobo
picked up this
cannon.
little beauty.
Fine treasure. I've never met anyone with a better nose for treasure.
Master, we did it.
Master treasure.
Yeah, so I guess they,
I'd consider that a job well
oh,
done.
no, I guess the rest are not artifacts. That is the last artifact. Yeah, the last 4 there are
Will that be all? Thanks.
mostly just Gil. Which, I'll take it. Gil is Gil. So we need a Geomancer.
A new look.
Close for you, 498. Yeah, you're probably not gonna. Oh, I don't want to be on an orator though.
Hmm? Interesting.
Good day to you. Want to earn some gil?
This is Death's
Who you
Gorge. This
sending?
is my
How long will you
Geomancer.
permit for this? Anyone you... I'll say... Anything else? Thank.
Let's see. And this harkens back to much earlier in the game when I mentioned in Chapter 2 when we first unlocked Errands. But as you can see, I've kind of stopped using JP boost on most battles because I just prefer having either defense up, attack up, whatever other support ability that is going to assist with the fights.
You're interested.
And that's because
Errands
we're at a
are-
point now,
Right
like,
then.
I'm working towards teleport, for example. 3,000 JP for one thing versus,
I'd consider that.
you know,
Will that be all? Thank
putting
you.
that towards something, I don't want to say useful, but basically something useful. So this one is Typhoon. I need Ninja
A new look.
and closer you, 363. What is the other things you need? Geomancer and Dragoon. Should have been working on it before. It's my fault. It's okay though. We need a chemist. Getting the squire there, and then we'll
Good day to you.
deal with
Anything
the other
you're
stuff
interested
later.
in? Who
So
you sending?
Typhoon. This is Ninja Chemist.
How long will you permit?
15
Anyone?
days.
Thank you.
7. 2 more after this one. And we're gonna go over our party and show up how everyone was, and then head to Midlight's Deep.
A warm welcome to you. You're interested then? You've some... Right then.
As tall an order as it was.
We've... fa-
I'd consider that.
Okay, unknown vegetation is a chemist and a
Anything to thank
mystic.
you?
You are really bad at that. That's
Ready for
okay.
action.
Should be the mystic,
I'll give it my all.
and you should be the chemist.
I could get
And
used
the
to
next
this.
one's gonna be a thief and an orator, so it should be
Good day to you.
pretty
You're interested
fast.
then? Who'd you have in mind?
Let's do the 11.
Who you
That's
sending?
right.
How many days? Anyone you send on an errand, I'll say. Need anything? Come back.
Counting is hard sometimes.
A warm You're interested. You right then.
As tall an order as it was, we rose to the
Rose
challenge.
to the challenge.
We've faced many a difficulty.
I'd consider that a job.
Alright, last one. Thief / orator. You can be an orator.
Interesting.
And we should get enough, so like I can see here. So they're 165 away from the next squire level. A lot of the people in our group are going to be their squire equivalent. So if Scoodles is in with them, we should get enough JP spillover to get rank 8. So I'm going to go be a geomancer for this. You can stay a samurai.
Welcome.
We'll have a bit of JP obviously to spend where we're done here. So 36, and then we'll get started on Midlight's Deep. So I'm hoping to get through. Things go really well. 3 of the fights today, because I want to be able to get through 3 today. I can get through 4 tomorrow, and then I'll leave 3 for the last day, so we have time for the final mission pretty easily.
On errands. Right then.
I never thought I'd see the day that we achieved
Old
such
Blanche,
complete
we did
triumph.
it. Night errand. We did all of the errands successfully.
I'd consider that a job. Anything else? Thanks.
So all errands are done. So let's head down to Wargilus. I'm going to pull up other stuff for this, because I have a map for the deep dungeon, because I don't know it all off by hand. Alright, so first we're going to save, and then we're going to review everybody. Alright, so first things first, Ramza. I have him set up as an archer, and I have Poach for a very specific reason. In the first 9 floors of the deep dungeon, or Midlight's Deep, you can, I don't think they're fixed encounters, but you can get a random enemies in each encounter, and there are some rare battles and stuff, which is really nice. But we get 2 bows down here. But because we can, Ramza's forced on every map, having Poach is really good, because I can now poach some of the rare monsters. You can need any monster in here. And if we run across some that I want, some poach items, I will want to do that. Really the only one that I'm really looking for is the greater hydras, the level 2 hydra ones, because their common poach is the perfume and their rare poach is the rubber suits, and having more of those are always really good. I'm not going to say no to those, so if we run across them, I will have Ramza kill them. Otherwise, nothing else down there I'm really like, man, I really want to poach this, so I'd like to get that if possible. Synthil, I've set up these combat sets. So I have 3 different combat sets here. I have the Samurai setup, I have a White Mage setup, and I have a Geomancer setup. And you'll notice I'm using the Rune Blade and not the Materia Blade Plus, and that's because I don't want to have to keep switching gears around every time I put different people into the fight. So I'm basically just going to be setting them up so I have all the gear, and if I have enough gear, like I can combat switch without any issue. So we're probably going to start with you on White Mage. So then we can go in here and learn the last of your stuff here. We actually are short still, so you'll have to be Samurai for a fight. Lovely. Oh, well, I'm not going to use this. This one, the Masamune, this is the Elm Door weapon we stole. This gives regen and haste to everybody when you use it, which really good, but I don't really need it at the moment. Generally haste, I have people that are going to be perma-hasted anyway. You have Excalibur, we have those 2 perfumes, so, which, speaking of which, she's wearing one. Yeah, Phil Prince, we have a couple. We have a Summoner set, and then we have a Time Mage set. So, Time Mage is a little more offensive with black magic, whereas the Summoner set is a little more defensive, just because my summons, I have Sylph, Moogle, and Gold. So, and White Robe, so it's more defense oriented regardless. I might run Black Robe on this set here if I feel. We'll start in the Time Mage set. And for the Black Magic, we're going to pick up Gandaja and Blizzaga. We've seen Blizzaga before, so I'm not too worried about it. And I'm not worried about these other ones. Flare, Blizzaga, and Thundaga. Probably do want to see anyway. Scoodles, we have a few sets here. We have a setup for Knight, which is super defensive. Throw item Knight with permanent, with a ribbon on to prevent taking basically any damage or status ailment. Save the Queen for permanent protect, Chantage for re-raise and regen permanently, so really easy there. We have a Ninja, which a bit more offensive here, attack boost, 13 PA, yeah, reflexes. And then we have a setup here for Chemist, and this Chemist is Equip Shield, or Crystal Shield, a bit more physical defense, but also gives speed save to boost their speed as the fight goes on. And I gave them Thief's Cap and Black Garb versus a Rubber Suit, because the Black Garb prevents stop, the Thief's Cap prevents don't move, don't act, and then the Perfume gives Protect and Shell permanently. So we're going to switch over to that for this for now. And I don't think we wanted to learn this just so you have it. I don't think I need it for a while though. We have the option. Okay. Agrius, going to be basically, she has no other set. This is her set. I don't think I'll be switching off this. There may be a chance where I have to make her a Holy Knight and I'll give her like chakras to kind of fuel some stuff later on, but I think for the most part, this is her setup and she's probably not going to change. Orlando, he's in his Sword Saint. I didn't go and grind this, so he doesn't have everything. He has some things, but not everything. He's super powerful as is. I see no point in trying to go do that. But I had him pick up reflexes, and he picked up some throw items, so he can throw if he needs to. Although generally speaking, he'll just be using his Sword Saint stuff. Picked up move +2 from Thief, which I picked up based on everybody, because it's just, I don't see the point of going to Bard if you didn't already have it. He picked up attack boost from Geomancer. So he's going to hit super hard. His setup here is he has a Defender, Crystal Shield, Featherweave Cloak with reflexes, so he's basically impervious to physical attacks. And then his equipment, so Sword Saint can wear anything in the game. So instead of wearing heavy armor like a Crystal Helm, Thief's Cap is better, +2 speed and immunity to immobilize and disable. Power Garb, +2 physical attack. This just helps him do more damage. So he's going to do a ton of damage. Super nice. Reese, I have her in Dragonkin. And we went down the line of, she has Shiro Hidori, or Blade Grasp. And then I mastered Geomancy for her. So she has all of the Geomancy stuff. You could also pick up Magic Boost. I didn't get it. Because Innate Dual Wield gave her Brawler, so she can attack twice. Geomancy is based on both your PA and MA for doing actual damage. That's like PA +2 over PA over something times MA. I don't remember the exact thing offhand. But it's designed to use both sides. So we have her set up so she can do that, and then things get close, she can also punch them. And she has the breath abilities as well, Holy Breath, and then I picked up Dragon's Might, although I think this only works on herself. If it even works on herself, it might only be for other dragons, and we're not going to be taking any other dragons, so it doesn't really matter. Beowulf, he's going to be a Templar. Let's back up one here. Templar, he is set up with decent stuff here. He's going to be mostly a support character. So Defender with Parry is really good. This gives him 100% physical evasion from attacks front and side. With the Genji shield, really he could use a Crystal Shield and probably is a better Genji shield. Let me actually fix 6, I think his thing, yeah. Let's see. So he's gonna, this is a perfect physical defense with those from the front and the sides. From the rear, he'll have no evasion, so he will, if he gets his back to the enemy, he will take damage. Genji Helm and a Luminous Robe. This is to give him a bunch of MP. He doesn't need any of the plus MA or anything else from these other things. The white robe, black robe. He doesn't need any of that stuff. We just want him to have as much MP as possible. And I gave him the Chantage for regen and re-raise. Magic defense boost for magic prevention. And then he has Bard Song for his support ability, and he has every song. So he is kind of able to really support the team. Give it speed, healing, MP. So he has the ways to do that. And then his Templar, we have everything, almost everything. We'll learn the rest of these as we go to disable and prevent and disrupt the enemy. Next we have Meliadul. We have her in the Divine Knight class, and she's running Save the Queen for permanent protect. She can wear clothing, so she gets a power garb. The plus PA, which affects her unyielding blade, and she gets Chantage for regen, re-raise. And then she also has, with the Dancer, she has all of the dances, which will help, disrupt the enemy. I got her attack up. And she's got Strength Surge. This came on her, which is from Dancer here. So when she gets hit, she has her Bravery chance to gain 1 physical attack for the remainder of the battle. And then in the Divine Knight class, she has all of her things. I did get all of these because it made sense to just have all of them. Whereas Orlando, he'll learn them later, or it's okay if he doesn't have all of them. He can use a little bit of each. So she's set up this way. Rafa. So Rafa is in the Sky Seer class. That's her base class. We have everything learned. And I taught her a lot. Remember, when we started, she only had these 2 classes. So she took quite a bit of time leveling up to get what she needs. We mastered Mystic, so she has all of the abilities here. This is her secondary. So we have all of that. She got Treasure Hunter from Chemist because she's going to be my second Treasure Hunter. And then everything else we see here is we got Swift Spell from Time Mage. So her stuff resolves all of her casts will resolve faster. We got Thief, move +2, as well as Sticky Fingers. So if somebody throws something at her, she can catch it. This is another one that doesn't involve Brave. But if someone gets up next to her, she's basically defenseless. But if she gets stuff thrown at her, it's like she'll just catch it, so that's perfectly fine. And then we have other support abilities as well. If we need them, so we have Magic Boost, Defense Boost, and then we have Magic Boost as well. So we have ways of, if we don't want Swift Spell, we can put on other stuff as well. And she's using the Whale Whisker. This is the best pole in the game that we got from poaching, so it does damage weapon power times magic attack, so does quite a bit of damage if she has to hit somebody. And then she has one of the haste perfumes as well, so she can just get around the battle a little bit faster. If Philprints being the other treasure hunter, they can haste themselves, so it's kind of balances out in that this treasure hunter has perma haste, so they can move quickly to get around the battle as needed, and Philprints will just haste themselves and they'll have haste as needed. Next up is Merrick. Have him set up as a Dragoon. So same thing, he had to go through a lot because he also only came with these 2 classes, but we have most of this learned. I didn't actually learn the rest of this. I want the status ailments, and then probably, I guess those are, we'll take another blade and this one, so he's only missing one. So I didn't really go over when we first got them. Merrick and Rafa, their Sky Seer and Nether Seer classes are based off of their faith. So Rafa is high your faith is, that's how much damage it does to the enemy, whereas Merrick is how low your faith is. So his calculation for magic is opposite. Basically, the lower faith he has, the more damage his stuff will do to other low faith targets. Whereas Rafa's is the higher faith she has will do higher damage to higher faith targets. And because of that, he's pretty decent for setting up as a physical attacker with some support on the side. So he went down all of this. Yeah, move +2. I have reflexes. I have, blade grasp. So he has access to all of this stuff as needed. In Dragoon, we have the 2 greatest jump amounts. The abilities don't stack, so like if I had 3, 4, 5, and 8, that doesn't matter. It's just if you have 8, you have everything ahead of it. So Dragoon, we just saved up and we got the 2 biggest ones, and yeah, and moved on. So, and then another Seer, he has, like I said, almost everything. And we have him set up with the javelin. This is what we got back in Nelveska Temple. I wanted him to have this because I wanted somebody to have it, and he was the only one that really made sense to do it on. But I also gave him the Wizard's Robe and the Japa Mala, or 108 gems. And the reason for this is this boosts all of his nether mantras just by having this on. So I could give him something else, but I thought this was a good way to boost his damage if he had to attack at range or couldn't use jump. Jump itself is somewhat cumbersome to use, but I have a decent amount of how fast I need to be and where I think I could get it to take care of things. Then he has Blade Grass. He also has reflexes if I need to change anything. Attack boost just to up his damage even more. I don't have Black Mage. I could have gotten Magic Boost as well, but I didn't go for that. So, and he's my last. Oh no, we have Cloud. Cloud is it, and Cloud is set up as Soldier, so he is set up as his own. And I just went and we got it where we taught him everything. So he has all of his limits, and then we also picked up quite a bit of other things. I have him with the Materia Blade so he can actually use his limits. You could just use the regular Materia Blade and give this to one of your other magic casters, but most of his limits and the Yido command, I'm pretty sure that Yido works off of magic, but I think limit also works off of magic. So he has a bunch of things, and I gave him the Genji gloves, so because this is a good example of he's going to do physical and magical attacks. But yeah, he's set up more as a magical attacker. And then we went through and same thing. He got move +2 from here. He came up here. He had Samurai, so this is what he just had naturally. I didn't teach him anything from Samurai, so he's just going to be able to use these two as we go and this to heal. I didn't bother giving him more JP. It already took a long time to get him up to where he was now. As you see here, we got over 6,000 JP in this class to unlock everything. So we spent a lot of time with him potioning people to get him what he needed. But yeah, so I think that's everything I have for him. So there you go. And then Construcate helped do some fights. Lavian helped do fights. Mustadio, unfortunately, I don't think he's that good. Leg shot, arm shot, seal evil. There's one niche use where arm shot is really, really good in one of these fights, but otherwise worthless. So I am kind of okay with Mustadio sitting this one out. Sorry, buddy. Anyways, but we're all set here, so we can. I'm gonna save, and we're gonna get into the first one. Take a timer, see where we're at. Oh man, we spent 48 minutes doing errands and talking about stuff. Well, hopefully I get through these first 3 battles quickly. Alright, so as you see, we're on Midlight's Deep here, and when you select it, we have the first name here. So we're going to go here first, and as you can tell, it's mission backwards. So in the original version, 97, all of the names of the deep dungeons were references to Apocalypse Now. The movie. So, and as you see the Midlight Deep, there is no light. Like, you can run around here and just, yeah, there's all this height difference, but everything is, you know, you can't see anything. So we're going to set it up, and then we're going to, in the battle here, we will, oh, Ramza's not forced. Well, he's going to be in on every fight, because if I get a poach, I want to be able to do that. So for the first battle, we're going to use, let's use a couple people we haven't seen yet. So we'll use these two. I'll get PFL Prince in for the treasure hunter on this one. And then we'll bring, for an item user, we'll bring in Scoodles. A little bit different for our offensive capabilities here. All right, as we can see, we have a ton of enemies here. So we have 2 chemists. I think there was a monk down there too. Or we should go first with somebody. Hopefully we go first with somebody. We don't. They're level 52. That's lovely. It's kind of nice they went first, actually.
Come on.
All right, so we can take a quick look and see what do these guys have. All right, you have air knives. Also have, oh, you have samurai stuff. You do have a Phoenix down, though. You see here he's got Bone Crusher there. That's a reaction ability from Samurai. that when he gets in critical HP, if he can counter you, he will counter you for however much HP he's missing. And you have no revive, but everything else. But then we brought our chemist, so he's going to do a lot of damage to these guys. Anyways, let me turn this way, and we're going to mark a bunch of tiles here. All right, so this is 0, 0. I'm going to mark this as an exit. That's an exit. That's an item. Pretty sure, yeah. At the end here, this is an exit. That's an item. It's an exit. Missing one of these exits somewhere. Yeah. 9, 6. Oh, that's an exit. Could be an exit. And all the way over here, it's item 1, item 2, item 3, and then the very last one is and then item 4. So we have, I wish I could change these markers. Yeah, but it's the same color. I'd like to change the colors if I could. But anyways, these are all items. So item here and here. This is a pot, and there are 5 tiles on this map. Oh, it says defeat all enemies. So if we defeat everybody, it might automatically end. In the original world, you still define the exit. But basically, you can land on these tiles, and if it's an exit here, you can just immediately leave the map and you continue on. If killing them all ends the mission, we want to collect all these rare items, and I'm going to do the same thing we've done with all of them. We're just going to reload the autosave to make sure we get the rare ones. I don't want to have to deal with, all the common ones or Phoenix Downs or whatever. So anyways, as we see here, looking at the map, this is how it looks like, because we have such long range because we're so high up. This is what the map looks like, which you can't really see until you light it up with a crystal. Like when one of these guys dies and they turn into a crystal, that lights up the room slightly. Or you end the mission. So we're going to be tailwinding, though. We're going to give Tailwind to Cloud.
You can do it.
And there are something I obviously like to show off all of these characters as we can. And as you see, we're on a cliff, so we're going to be able to shoot these guys. And yeah, we do a lot of damage to goblins. You're not in range. You're not. I'll hit you first. He's dead. As you see,
I got this.
Nice, really, really good. We can hit them from here. And we're going to finishing touch. They're just out of range there. And so the downside of limit is, as you see here, is they all have very little height tolerance. So we're going to go for just the one dude then. As we see here, inflict status ailment. Or actually, let me see if we can just kill him, because we have perfect compatibility. Yeah, we have perfect compatibility with this guy. This will kill both of them. Just kidding, they moved before that. This is good enough. So none of them should be able to get up and cause any problems to me. Oh, really bad spot. We'll move one and haste yourself.
Go forth. Much obliged.
We need to get PF prints to those items. And as you see, we missed Merrick. This is the downside of Merrick, in my opinion. Yes, he can be very strong. He can do a lot of damage. And that's really nice. But how am I to justify that I can't get any support spell on him? He's basically a one-man army. He has to do everything on his own. So we can take a look at here and see, hey, how much damage is it? Because he's low faith, he does decent damage, but it's not like, man, you do so much that the only thing I care about. But we have jump instead, and this does do an absurd amount of damage. Now, jump, I never really talked about. Jump is 50 divided by your unit's speed. This is the clock tick, right? How long it takes. So 8 into 50 is 6.5 or 6.2 clock ticks. So we should very easily be before this goblin. And you might think, oh, we could haste them. That would make it go faster. The devs thought of that for some reason, and this is the only instance where, even though you're hasted, haste is, multiplies your speed by 1.5, so he'd have 12 speed. If you were hasted, jump is now 75 divided by your speed for how fast it resolves, which means it doesn't actually get any faster. It's kind of weird, but is what it is. So jump typically for me isn't used much during the game, but we will be glad to show it off here in the end game.
My life over.
So, what do we do damage-wise? These probably won't hit you. I can hit you, though. I want to shoot the guys near us first. I don't want them getting up here.
Nothing can stop me.
Oh, I forgot I was jumping on him. Whoops. Well, my mistake. Okay, and we can take a look. What do we got here? Does it go before anybody? Doesn't look like it. We will just wait then. I would like to get a Blizzaja off. If we can.
I must concentrate.
But we'll see how that goes. See if we can tailwind. Maybe go a little fast. 42. Oh, there's no chance you would get ahead of him.
Hold nothing back.
Yeah, tailwinding my treasure hunter people are going to be very, very important because I want them to get as many turns as possible so we can just get to, what we need. What do I want to do here? Goes before him. Basically, only Braver goes before him. But he can't really move. This guy is basically done. 6, this would go after him. Alright, so we're going to hit this guy here. And he can move to here, so I'm not going to move all the way down there just yet.
Right then.
It's also worth mentioning, this was not the case in the beginning, in the first game, and back in 97. Or maybe it was, and I just didn't know, and I still don't know. But chemists in the Ivalice Chronicles have innate treasure hunter. So they
I'm ready to fight.
could, good, we go before both of them now. 8, 97. We'll do the ice one because he's weak to ice. They, in the Ivalice Chronicles, you could have other movement things. So, like, I could be a chemist and just have move +3 or move +2 to be able to then move around much faster. Alright, so it is worth mentioning, Blizzaja will hit me if I step onto it, so I don't want to do that. And stop is probably the best I could have asked for. A little too far away. We'll try to status ailment you.
Come on.
But I didn't ever set up my chemist that way to have a high amount of move. I'm okay with doing it the old-fashioned way. I'm not going to be upset over it. It takes me a little bit longer. First Aja spell, though. Yeah, too bad.
Divine retribution.
Alright, well, you hit every square but the one I wanted. Cool. And I'm hoping I should be able to move. Yeah, we can move before this guy. I don't want him to get to this square, because if he dies on the square, I have to wait until his corpse goes away to pick up the item. So we're going to move. Our first item, that's a Phoenix down.
Take that.
That's not what we want. So first item here is going to be all the way at the top, 09. This is going to be something we should already have.
Locks in.
It is worth mentioning I could have obviously lowered their brave even more. I was just lazy. There we go. So this is a blaze gun. So this is the first one we don't have. So this is a gun that shoots fire. We look here, 100. Can we go before him regardless? No, everything else is going to be way slower. All right, well, attack we do. Ow.
Getting a feel for it.
I'm surprised he actually hit him there. I'd like to get the archer thing as well. All right, well, shoot this guy and make him run away. There's an archer achievement as well for using aim 5 times, so we'll get there eventually. Yeah, I guess it technically isn't 100% avoidance. 24% is not 100%, so. And that monk is about to move, so they might be able to hit me with Aura Blast. Just kidding. Alright, second item. And this is, we're looking for an elixir.
I'll take that.
When we have Rafa, finding these should be a little bit easier because Rafa has 31 brave, so just a much higher chance to get, about 2 times as high a chance to get
My luck's
the
in.
items. So, I should have planned better for that, but that's okay. We're probably going to split it up. There we go, an elixir. Split it up so they both get equal amount of time in maps. Time magic. We are going to... Oh, we are too far away, so we will just wait.
Right then.
Alright, we want to get rid of you. I think I can get rid of you with someone... I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Yes, we could have easily shot him, but I was, in my haste, screwed up. Let's move you down this way. We can just aim +1 for the achievement here.
I'll deal with
As
this.
we work towards it. Merrick, what do you do attack-wise? Yeah. 400 damage, eh? However, they have evasive stance on, and they have a featherweave cloak, as we see here. So this is very strong in that they just have a 20% hit rate. But we can just do jump. And we can see on the left here, even though it doesn't show it, this is where his jump will land. So kind of weird how they have it, but I'm okay with it. You actually cannot move forward right now. So we're going to haste yourself just to make sure you keep haste up as we keep moving down to the bottom to get these other 2 items. But yeah, with all these corpses and people in the way, the 3 move we have is very unfortunate.
Good.
Easy. We're just going to move down here, so we're in the way. I don't want to move in the way of my...
You can count on me.
Yeah. See you later.
The way.
Alright, he's finally no longer stopped. That's unfortunate in that I want him not really to be in the way, so we're going to try to get up here and just box him into a spot where my time mage can just move on. Crystal, so as you see, now we can see the map because, you know, we can see what it looks like. So there you go for all of this. We're going to pick this up here. And we're just going to wait. I'm not going to waste... I could hit you from here, I think. Yeah, alright, we'll X-Potion then. I'm not going to try to do too much farming here, but I just want to get all the items, and then I'm going to test killing the monster, because I want to see if I can If defeating all enemies, or if we still have to find... Yeah, 24, but it's fine. If we still have to find the... Of course you're going to take that. Make it dark again. Rude. Alright, good. We have another one. Or if we actually have to go and find the exit. So we're going to move in here. And you need to go for the item over there first.
Come on.
He is currently trapped in here.
Stay sharp.
Nicely done.
And there are traps in here. I didn't really go over them.
Now or never.
But the treasure find items, or move find item plots, or parts where you can get items. If you don't have treasure find, you have huge hit rates, man.
I'm ready to fight.
Failed the first time. They're trapped, so if you step on those tiles without treasure hunter or move find item, some trap happens. So a lot of times they're deadly needle traps where they do a bunch of damage.
I'll take that.
So here's a Kiyomori. We could buy these, but won't say no to a free one.
All right.
I can heal, but I don't really want to. Treasure here. Take any free treasure we can. Deal with our chemist. And we just got one more.
Come on.
Well, Spin Punch doesn't check accuracy. Yeah, he is hit way too much for me to believe that
I got this.
it doesn't just avoid accuracy in some amount.
I'm ready to fight.
Alright, almost there. It will haste you again. Having permanent haste obviously would be a little faster, but we'll take what you can get. I don't want to have to move around everyone's equipment all the time
All right.
just to do this. Hopefully the monk drops something. Alright, last item is right here, and this is another Phoenix Down. Not a Phoenix Down. Really bad at getting the correct item. There we go. This is a glacier gun. So if you didn't steal a glacier gun at all from the colliery side quest or from Barrack and the Bed Desert, this would be your first one that you could get.
My turn.
Okay, last treasure chest. Featherweave cloak. Awesome. And now we can get rid of this guy. We should have used aim.
It seems
Whatever.
I've improved.
We'll have
I got
time.
this.
Don't. So limit. What do we look like here? So this is so Blade Burst does damage based on my missing HP. We'll do that. And then we can just move away.
I'm ready to fight.
Let's wait with you. We're probably just gonna shoot him actually. If we get a high roll, he's dead. Sweet, he's gonna die. We'll just wait for Blade Burst.
Right then.
And Blade Burst is a lot. So as you saw there, Tactician reduces its damage. It's not equal to your HP. It's your HP times the multiplier that reduces damage, which is fine, but it's just like Beowulf's shock command. So, oh, actually, see, there you go. We do actually have to find an exit. Well, that's annoying. Yeah, so, alright, well, I don't want to redo that entire battle, so we're going to just, oh geez, I have to go back to where he did damage. Which is what? Oh, it's probably this one. It's my chemist's turn. No, ooh, that's not what we wanted. Why did that go back to the beginning here? Oh yeah, that was a lot. Alright, let's see where this one was. It should be at the end, right? Yes, but we're in a predicament. No matter what we do, he's going to get his turn first. really have to do this all over again? Looks like it. Yeah, because that one was pre-battle. Alright, well, that's somewhat unfortunate. Yeah, 'cause I can't reach an exit from here, so. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go through it really quickly again. That's kind of annoying. I don't like that. Old, Alright, well, now we know. We have to find the exit first. Alright, back into here then. Really fast, though. I might not get through 3 missions very quickly here then, because I didn't think that one was going to take that long. Didn't take long, but... Alright, let's, Alright, so we don't need to really worry about the move find item here, so we're just going to quickly run through this. Still.
Forward.
I will still mark the exits. Yep. Same thing again. And then we will,
Onward.
So, exit there. There. 0. So 1, 3, 1. There was one other, right? 8, 2, 3 there. Okay. Alright, well, we get through this, I guess. Slightly annoyed at this, but is what it is, I suppose. Yeah, I'll hit you first.
Take this.
We're gonna get a lot of EXP in here because I didn't realize these guys were level 50 plus, so the last section of the game in the story battles will probably be a lot easier because we're gonna get out of here at like much higher level than what we're at now.
Thanks. I'm ready.
Alright, but at least I know now for all the other floors, so. And I don't know offhand, maybe they do, but I don't know if the items repopulate. I feel like they wouldn't, because that would be really, really awkward. But you never know. Let's work on this archer. Ooh, I don't like either of those odds. We're gonna tail on somebody.
Much obliged.
As long as I play quickly, we should be able to still get through. 1, 2, 3. Yep, right there. And so Orlando. So remember, Agrius did like what, 270, 300, something like that. So Orlando does about the same with minimal effort, which is kind of nice. Who do we do the most damage to? You, probably. I don't hit the other two. And I could speed through stuff, but I'm fine not speeding through everything. I could probably have put ignore height on somebody to just check stuff faster, but oh well. Meteor rain, what do we look like here? Nothing I really want. We'll use meteor rain because that guy's pretty low, and I'll go before him. Yep, so there you go. So that's where... Oh, actually, it even tells you. In general, so trap can be sprung multiple times, but that's where the move find item is. So, fine that he stepped on it. Hopefully he'll just run away, but we'll have to get through everything. And
Power thrumming in skies above, as refulgent blade now strike. Hallowed bolt! Fall!
we're going to be aiming for the exits right away, so we're just going to keep moving forward. And this team is very powerful. I'm not worried about it. To just get to the end as quickly as possible. I can't hit you there though. Let's not do that. Let's go here. Actually, I don't like that. It's not from the side. That is though.
Good.
Obviously, another good thing for having a poacher is if I need to kill something on the thing, I can just do that. 182, 238. What is my... he does go before that. I'll do this so my chemist can kill. Just kidding. Oh, well, crit didn't do enough to kill. My bad. We have to leave somebody alive, so probably be the Black Goblin if I can, again, and I'll just get people to run by.
Nothing can stop me. I'm up.
Might be the monk at this rate, if depending on what this finishing touch does. So finishing touch, didn't really explain it. The last time it put stop on him. It is a 100% chance of doing one of 3
Not this time.
status ailments. One being stop, one being stone, and the third one is being KO, so it just kills. So you have, and it obviously very long range, has a decent cast time.
Going all out.
So if we could stop again, that's really nice. We got stone, so we will be, that bull demon will be the one sitting here alive. No, I cannot be. So we're just gonna shoot you. Might miss. Just kidding. You still have some amount of HP, so we're going to kill you.
This fleeting life, cling to it not. Embrace inevitable end. Judgment Blade.
Landu's voice actor for that really went all out.
Just so.
So I don't want to kill this guy, so I will, if I can run speed maybe, 70%. Miss, that's fine. Alright, so this is the first exit tile we could get. See if it's there. It's not. Otherwise it would have said something to us, so we're going to keep going down. We're just going to stand here, so we're in the way. Maybe I should have let him try to come to us, but this is fine.
My turn.
Is here so she can get to the bottom faster. Having permanent haste, she will be easily the fastest one to get down there, even with the reduced movement range.
With purpose.
Is now?
And we can use these corpses to our advantage, and
Right.
the dude will not be able to reach us. Alright, so this should be the second exit. Like here. Okay, so we have 3 more choices. Take this. Free black garb, thank you.
Now then.
He's gonna go after. Oh, he's not gonna go after Ramza. Interesting. We're going to run speed here. I should hit him. Just kidding. He is actually
Come
too
then.
short. No. No, is it really the last one? Either that or I don't understand why we didn't get it last time. See you in a moment, though. Hey, there we go. Alright, so we found the hidden passage. Alright, so, oh, so we still have to finish the battle, though. Okay. Interesting. This way, then. So we have to find the exit, then defeat all enemies. I guess the exit is more of just, it unlocks the next level. It used to be you would find the exit, and it would be like, do you want to leave? And you could just leave the battle right away. So, somewhat changed. It's perfectly fine. We do 300 damage with that? I meant to do finishing touch anyway.
My turn.
then.
I'll show off one of the other ones here. So crush weapon.
Soar, O demon-slaying blade, my foe to cast into hell's depths. Crush weapon.
Oh man, the VA had a lot of fun with that. I'm super impressed with how hard that the VA is saying those lines. I love it. I just want to get the archer achievement. I need 5 total aims. So.
For it.
Alright, well 2 of the 3 here end the battle. We got the one that doesn't end the battle.
Feeling good.
Surprised.
Right.
My move.
Oh, good, we killed.
This is
Perfect.
the end.
Alright. Well, do that one again, since we now know we have to find the exit before the end. Now we can go to the next map. There we go. Alright, so we're going to save. Generally, good rule of thumb after every floor, save. So, no! Didn't mean this one. Please let me go back. Yeah, I didn't mean to go here. The down button didn't work. We're gonna commence. Well, we're immediately leaving, so... Or we're gonna load the save, whatever. Alright. Yep. Go. Hopefully this doesn't mess up the... Alright, yeah. I don't know why it didn't want to go down right away. Anyways, Termination. This is... And the original is called Terminate, so Termination. Like I said, all of the names of these Midlight Deep's floor, Deep Dungeon floor, is a reference to Apocalypse Now.
Wherever I'm needed.
We're gonna go with Single. And we're gonna take Rafa this time. And I will take Agrius and probably Reese this time. Yeah, we'll do Reese. And we're gonna have a different team each time, so everyone will get to see some action. I think this map, if I remember, it might be one of the ones later, but it might be this one, is one where you can be up against a bunch of mediators that have stone shooters. And they're all stoned at the beginning, except for one mediator, which has item. He just starts unstoning all of them, and then they start shooting you for 264 damage. That's a 264. It's 16 times 16, so yeah. No, it'd be 256, I guess. And they just keep shooting you over and over and over again because stone shooters have 16 weapon power. Anyways, let's set everything up here. So this is, alright, so exit is here. There's an item there. This is, hold on, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's an item here. There's an exit here. Here, while we're down, we'll check these. What do you have? Crossbow, I don't really care. Even Artemis bow, you don't have any aim that I care about. Oh, you have jump though. Don't like that. So most of these, this is probably the most dangerous monster. Everything else should be pretty easy. Alright, so we got those there. One. That's an exit. So we're at 11, 2. That's an item. That's an item. I think I have all of them. It's the X. Alright, so we have one. Oh, there's an exit up here too. Exit there. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have them all. Alright, so exit, exit. This is an item. This is an item. This is an item. And that's an item. Actually, an item right next to Rafa. Huge. As you can see, this one's much more flat-ish. So we have the ability to be a little bit easier moving around. We're just going to move up and wait. Rafa, let's have you pick up this item. Alright, we got it right away. So that's an elixir.
Come then.
And Agrius, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I want to move her this close, though? Yeah, she should be fine. If not, well, I have a reser, that's true. I have somebody that can raise. I don't have great compatibility with her, but yeah, 4%, I think we'll be okay. Just kidding. Why do I open my mouth? I'm getting hit by 4%. Like, really? Come on now. Oh, jeez. So, move down here. And how much damage do I do to you? Not too much. Not in range. Can I send an aim before his? Yeah, aim +2. You aim, I also can aim. I cannot believe I got hit by a 4%, man. Like, really? What is my luck there? Are you gonna hit? No, you cannot hit Ramza. You're just going to attack. Thank you. Alright, Reese. And yeah, you have Geomancy, so we're gonna move here. I should be in range. Yeah, it's an item right next to her, so I don't want to be on that tile. What do we have here? Sandstorm. So this can inflict blindness. As you see, because we did some amount of light here, it showed
I will do my part.
the map somewhat. So Thunder Anima is considered a magic spell, which is why I only have the shield percentage to dodge. I can hit a 5-person draw out. I'm doing it. Very risky, because if Agrius gets hit twice, she dies. But yeah, let's do it. Okay, yeah. 2 dead, 1 confused, 1 critical. I would consider that good. Ramzo, I'll have him go for the exit, because I want Rafa to get as many options into the items as possible. I want disable on somebody if I can. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't hit any of them from here. Yeah, I don't want a 5. Right, just wait then. Yeah, so far, not too bad. My main DPSers from the main team happen to be really good. What a surprise. Or are you going to step in front of him to get hit by this? Alright, well, I got the achievement. That's all I cared about. And she parried. Perfect. So 4, 4, 6. I don't think. Can this work? Yeah. Alright, they're all dead. Yeah.
The journey is never.
We're a little strong.
Come on.
Alright, is this our exit? It is. Nice.
I must concentrate.
Well, tailwind yourself and get back into the fight. Alright, so we have to keep one of them alive. So it's probably going to be... I'm probably going to keep the confused one alive versus going after this dude, because we're just going to kill him with Holy and run away.
I will do
You know,
my part.
Reese didn't really get much here. We did kind of just... Can you do this on your... No, you cannot. Alright, so Holy Breath, as you can see, is a huge AoE. But is instant. Really? Yeah. This is kind of just like Rafa's ability in that it's a lot of tiles to hit with a little bit of stuff. So fine with this because we have Hira Hidori or Blade Grasp. Alright, there we go. We got another one. That's a Blood Sword. Obviously, by this point in the game, you could have stolen one in Chapter 2 off of Gafgarian, and you could have easily poached one from a bunch of other units. So,
What is this power?
going to Art of War this guy, just prevent him from taking turns if we can. Alright, Ramza, well, you don't have to do anything now, so we just need the other 2 items, and that is, there's the item here, and then the item here. So we're going to run down there and get both of those.
I will prevail.
And you can see here, she does a 63 times 2. She's not a super powerhouse right now. The main aspect of Reese is, and it's really powerful, is her growths are really, and I mean really good, to be someone that can use both magic and physical attacks. It's some of the best HP growths as well. If you de-level her to level 1 and then level her all the way to 99
My turn.
as her Dragonkin class. Alright, good, we got the elixir, perfect. She gets max HP instantly.
One step at a time.
I must
So,
concentrate.
alright, one more item.
Come then.
I should be able to get through the third fight pretty easily then.
I will do my
Okay,
utmost.
we got some items here. I forget who this was. This was an archer. Thieves Cap. I'll take free Thieves Cap. He's gonna be able to move though. We'll wait. Last item. Alright, we got it. This is a Save the Queen. This is the second one you get. Melee Duel just comes with one. Having a second one there is nice. Pick up this item, another Thieves Cap. Very nice. And we're going to not holy you because I don't have... Oh, we weren't going to kill you anyway. We need somebody else that does actual damage up here. Let's give Rafa the kill.
I am ready.
Right.
That other skeleton is not going to get up yet. Go second. It's now Rafa. Alright, well. Oh, you don't do enough. You come close, though. We'll just use a Katetsu here, though. This should kill him. We'll come close to killing him. Ramzo will kill... Yeah, we're good. Perfect. Alright, well. 2 up, 2 down. Don't have to redo this one, because we found the exit already. I believe I got baited by that one. Next one, let's see what timer we're at. Yeah, we're doing fine on time. Alright, so save, and then we will go into Delta. Five units. Who are we bringing this time? Let's do Ramza. We'll do Orlando for this one.
To arms then.
I'll do Rafa again.
I'm ready.
Let's do Phil Prince for this one. So I'll bring
Never a
Bit.
doubt.
Into the
And then
fray.
we will bring... I want to bring Meliadul for this one. I don't know if we're going to see a lot of humans or not. Maybe we will. Yeah, we'll do Meliadul for this one. So we have both the Bard and Dancer if needed for support. Oh, there's a Mind Flayer. That is not something I want to deal with.
It's up to me.
Do you have a gun? No, you do not. But you're going to try to put me to sleep right away. Don't like that. Well, it's a good thing we brought Meliadul. There's a lot of humanoids here. That's unfortunate. I mean, it is what it is, but... This is actually kind of concerning. If there's only 4 enemies, yeah, I don't know who I'm going to keep around. Anyways, let's set up the markers here. So that's an exit. Zero, 1, that's an exit. 2, that's 2, 1, that's an item. 3, 4, 0, that's an item. Here is 2, 4, that's an item. No height, no height. That's an exit. Or could be an exit. That's an item. All of them? It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing 2 things. Okay. I'll say this. So 1, 6. So that's item 1. 2, 15. That's this one. 3, 5, 1, 2, 3. So that's an item. 7, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice, that's an item. What exits am I missing? Oh, there's an exit here. There we go, and an exit here. Okay, they were just right next to each other, and I wasn't looking at my map properly. Okay, so let's see here. And I didn't look at the enemies. What do they have? You obviously don't have a gun. Yeah, you have item though. You also have item. You don't. Well, do you have anything dangerous? A Blizzaga. That's fine. But we don't... This guy, we don't want him to live. He is a must-kill target. Which we cannot kill. This is a exit. There is no exit here, okay? Mind flares are a problem. We cannot get it. Yeah, definitely not before him. Alright, so we're just going to wake Rams up then. Okay.
I feel stronger.
So Rams can just get here and hopefully hit that Mind Flare. I cannot. Oh, that's really, really annoying. 26. Well, they all have the same speed. Why don't you go faster now?
I shan't forget this.
If she gets a turn, I might be able to kill before.
I must go strong.
Yep, alright, sweet. So she goes first now. We're gonna back up, so we're just out of that dude's range.
Prove my worth.
Hope I'm in range of this. I might not be. Yeah, we're not in range of any of this. Unfortunate. You're not in range of anything. I don't like that. Alright, well, hopefully this Mind Flayer doesn't cause problems. Well, we're just gonna wait in place then. Please attack him. Alright, perfect. Yeah, so this, or Squid Racken or whatever. Mind Flayers. One of them, they have, I don't know if it's this one actually. I guess I should have looked at that. Yeah, Discord, so. Oh, this just removes. Okay, so this isn't the one I'm thinking about. There's one of them that applies a ton of status ailments, so. Glad it's not this one. Beowulf, let's put this guy to sleep if we can. 62%. What to save you? 0%. Oh, right, he has a thief's hat on. Going for the sleep.
Gossamer winged spirit's thrall, frolic now betwixt time's halls. Sleep.
Know your weakness.
We hit him. Perfect. Alright, now these all will come closer, and we should be able to wipe them out as needed. I think we're definitely going to leave the mediator asleep while we go and do everything. There's no chance you think you're getting that off before. Yeah, no, you are 100% going to die.
Your time is up.
What a disgrace.
Yep.
Towards ever greater mastery.
And we're gonna do Crush Helm, so we can show off some other
Cross
ones.
my path, your cursed fate. Heavens fall upon your crown. Crush Helm! Rest in peace!
It's probably the one thing I would say that the original game, I don't know if the original had it that way, but I know the War Alliance did, but I think the original had it as well, is I think the translations they had for those for Crush Helm, Crush Armor, Crush Weapon were a lot better. One was like, Shellbust Stab, and then you had Blaster Punch. I think of some of the other ones. Oh, I can't pick them offhand. You're going to be moving around some to... What did we say? Items. That's an item. This is an item. An exit way back here. And there's 2 exits over here, so... Ice Wolf Bite. That was another one. And then I don't remember the very last one. I don't remember. But anyways, I liked those names a little bit better than Crush Helm, Crush this, Crush that. So, alright, exit here. Alright, we found the exit. Okay, so we just need the items now.
My move.
My turn.
Means, yeah, Phil Prince, get to moving, because you have a lot to do to get to get all of this done. Phoenix down. Don't like that. This one I probably really should have had a little less brave on PF Phil Prince to make this more consistent. Elixir, there you go.
I shall prove my worth.
Okay, so we've seen Crush Armor, Crush Helm, and Crush Weapon, so Crush Accessory.
It's over.
See you later.
Would you care for a song?
Did we get anybody? Oh, yeah, your own speed. Yeah. Over here from this? It looks like I can.
With purpose.
Let me undo these exit ones just so I don't not trying to find them. So that's an item. Alright, so item 1, 2, 3. Can we reach that? If we have to go around the back, yes we can. Okay, we're good then. I give Phil Prince a little more speed here with Tailwind. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to move Beowulf a little bit closer to the enemy. So if I have to resleep them, I can. And then wait. Good to go.
I'm here.
Now it's just running around the board until we get all the items. I'm making pretty good time. I might, what's my time look like here? Yeah, we should be able to do one more actually, so we can give ourselves more time for
My path is
the
clear.
very last mission later on.
My move.
You can count on me.
Okay, this is our next item. This is
I'll
not
take that.
Phoenix down. Gonna be a very important item, actually. There we go. This is the Mace of Zeus, or Zeus Mace. That is the ultimate caster, or like mage, white mage.
I shall give my obliged.
At least you got a couple of people. Probably should take him off that, actually, because then I'm just going to have to keep waiting more and more turns.
You can count on me.
So this is all solid ground. Perfect. Hey, we can finally see now. Oh, your haste fell off.
Forward.
And we're going to disable this guy. Oh, right, he has a thief hat.
I'll put you in your place.
Put you back to sleep.
A welcome improvement.
That way we don't have to worry about him getting a turn at all. Based on yourself. And move here.
I must concentrate.
Hopefully this other guy drops a chest. Man, we are bad luck with you, Bill Prince. Really should have lowered your brave more, I suppose. I say that every time I get a Phoenix down. I really, find better commentary.
My luck's in.
Figured a 40% chance would be good enough. It's basically a one, almost a 1 in 2. Oh wait, we have Beowulf in this fight. We can just fix this right now.
I shall spare no effort.
If I don't miss, obviously. Hunting crossbow, kind of nice, but we would just sell that. Chicken. This would make you an actual chicken. Ooh, I don't like that, actually. Do I not just... I don't have the... No, that's... Alright, well, whatever. We'll be a chicken. I can show you this off if I hit it. We missed anyway. But minus 50 would be minus 12 permanent brave. So that would make the finding these items quite a bit more consistent.
Now then,
I'm here. My turn.
I don't know if you can get up there that way, so we're just going to go around the back here. I'm going to try one more time on the chicken here. Would turn them into a chicken, though.
Too quick for you?
Missed again. Well, just doesn't want to be.
I will not falter.
Alright, last item here. Missed again. We'll get there one day. I might load a map where I have Rafa and Phil Prince go on the same map to more easily lower his brave. Anyways, here's we get a Yoichi bow. This is the second best bow in the game.
Now then.
My turn.
Be an upgrade for Ramza here. Yeah, we will we'll do a Shadow Blade. 302. Actually, I think we can just kill then, right? Gotta be something that does slightly more damage, right? Hollow Bolt should be enough? Yeah.
this is the end.
Right. Third floor down. We're gonna go for the fourth floor. We were actually making good time. Even though we had to redo the first floor, these are going much faster than anticipated, so I'm super happy about that. But we're going to give Ramza the upgraded bow. So this Yoichi bow is 12 weapon power. No element, but just higher damage. And then the next bow we get will be even better. So then we can look at the Zeus staff. So this also, in addition to giving 1 magic power, also gives 2 physical attack power and has a higher weapon power. So if you have to attack things a little bit stronger, we'll give it to Synthol. I'll worry about their combat sets. Valkyries. Oh, we're gonna get a really good item in the next map here. Okay, so Valkyries it is. There are actually 2 really good items in this map. Technically all of them are pretty good, but there's an elixir and then there are 3 equipment items, so
I will go.
Ramza. And we are going to have, let's bring our Scoodles. We'll do Merrick on this one, and we'll do, you want Reese here? Yeah, we'll do Reese here, so no Holy Knight. And maybe that's a mistake, but I think we'll be okay. Ooh, 2 summoners. Oh, good thing we have a little bit of range on our guys. We have Archer with Ramza, Chemist, and Jump. So we are at this top corner here. So 5. That's a. So that's an item there. I'm just gonna go from the bottom. This is gonna be much easier from down here. 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's an exit. That's an exit. That's an exit. This is an exit. And then it's all the items are. Well, one of the items is we're already marked, and every other item is 1, 2, 3. These are the other 3 items, and that's the last exit. Okay. Well, that was pretty easy. So there are 4 exits way down here. There's 1 exit there, and then all the items are here. So
My turn.
gonna tailwind our chemist,
Do it.
and we have quite the height advantage. So as you can see, the map is kind of twists back and forth. So they're gonna have to come this way. As you can see here, he's got to come this way, and they come this way, and then they come back up to us. So we should be able to snipe down these summoners pretty easily. Level 60 summoners, by the way. I might have wanted to look at that before.
My turn, is it?
Let me see what they have before we go too much further. I don't want to get kind of owned by these guys. Ramu Ifrit. Alright, whatever. That's nothing. Leviathan. Alright, you are much more dangerous. But you don't have any HP, so it's fine. Hit anybody from way up here? Probably not. Nope, we're going to be out of range for a turn or 2. And, yep. This obviously isn't, yeah, so doesn't work on anybody because they're not dragons. So, Reese really good if you have a dragon in your party. It makes that dragon super, super strong, but we don't, so. Still out of range of that guy.
I shan't hold back.
Yeah, and as you can see, Rafa got 2 turns before Merrick got 1. Merrick, you be slow. But we can kill this guy. 37, we should be more than enough to handle him. He is off the turn counter, so it'll be... yeah, no, Merrick goes before them. Perfect. I will want to give him some tailwind when he's on the ground. Now, I probably should prioritize giving him the first tailwind, because, yeah. What do we got here? Elixir. Perfect. Well, that guy's already dead, so I'm not worried about hitting him. Oh, I can hit this other one, though. Do want to be somewhat careful of these summoners. Get too close and they'll be able to cast over like the edge and possibly hit us. And level 60 is a no joke. Obviously I didn't show it, but if we look at them again, yeah, 14 MA, 13 MA, and they have none of this gear gives them plus magic attack. So that's just raw amount of magic attack. So Geomancy, can I hit them? No, we're just out of range of them.
I must concentrate.
Okay, we're going to Tailwind Merrick because that'll help him, A, get his turns faster, but B, then his jump will be slightly faster as well. So he's not as lagging behind for actually being able to hit enemies. Here. Can I out jump any of them? Ooh, 90. Ooh. What we're gonna do? We're just gonna wait. to keep alive, though. At least they're still not casting on us. I'll take that. Alright, so this is going to be a good chance to show Holy Breath, and we should be able to get quite a few hits here. Because as you can see here, we're hitting every tile except one has units on it. So hopefully I hit most of them. Yeah, hit like 7 times. I'll take it. And we do so little to you and you. We're gonna do a lot to these Ochus, but that's because they're weak to ice. But I kind of I need to take care of these summoners. Like, putting myself actually in a spot I probably shouldn't with you. You can hit from back here though. Just kidding, you're just out of range. Oh, well. Okay, sweet. One down. We obviously don't want the other one to cast either. Hopefully I can get a cast on them. And I put you to sleep. Not. I can put a bunch of other people to sleep, though. And that summoner is going to get a turn, so hopefully I can get them with something else, but we'll see. Missed, okay, maybe we'll hit this one. We got one. All right, well, the sleeping target, we're just going to keep asleep then. We'll kill everybody else. I don't think there's any chance you're going, yeah. Even using Weight Trick for you is not good enough. Yes, I could kill them instantly. But there's no chance I get that before your actual turn. Oh, you're using Carbuncle. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I'm happy with that. Please. We go before you. We cannot. So if we look, these are reflectable, so it is kind of, if we... Well, I guess we could immediately get rid of it. We're just going to keep moving you this way.
It's now or never.
Because you're putting Carbuncle here. Let's kill you. I don't want to wake up the other one. I guess I probably should have had a better plan for Reese because, yeah, she is pretty average so far. Because you're charging... Oh, I'm not going to hit you from there? Really? Hit you from here? Because so... No, I don't want to hit that Ochu if I don't have to. Because they're asleep. There we go.
Fly true. Onwards and upwards.
Nothing can stop ya.
This is worth mentioning. Carbuncle will... Oh, we only hit one of them. That's fine. I was like, Carbuncle will reflect magic guns, I believe. I could very easily check that. Wait, what? I didn't realize that gave reflect. Do you have let me check that real fast. What? Oh, okay. I guess you just naturally have that. I never noticed that, but that's fine. I don't ever use it, so... 315, yeah, same amount. I'll do this one then.
Leave it to me.
Okay, you can hit for 100. I don't mind him countering. He didn't.
Right then.
Alright, so as we can see here, when you attack here, I guess Reflect doesn't work on him. Interesting. Well, if that's the case, then I definitely want to shoot you if I can.
Not bad.
For some reason, I don't know why I thought it would reflect them, because it's not just magic cast.
Probably.
No, don't wake him up. I need him to stay asleep. I'll get to all these exits.
Nothing can stop me.
You're mine. My turn.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to hit you from there. Let's just give Tailwind to you, and we'll move on to an exit. Oop, no exit there, so you can wait in place.
Ready.
This breath should do decent damage here, because all these Marlboros are weak to ice.
I will not falter.
Right, so I want you to keep them from coming forward, so I'm going to move to this one first.
This should be
That's a
useful.
Phoenix down, that's not what we're looking for. That's what we're looking
What
for.
could this be?
This is our Faith Rod. The best rod in the game, by far. Oh, I'm not going to that time. I'll just wait here then, it's fine. Faith Rod is a rod for casters. It doesn't, 15% by the way, it doesn't actually give you, doesn't give you any magic attack, but that's not why you're using it. It gives you the faith status, much like we have all of this stuff where, like auto haste from Excalibur, save the queen gives protect. Man, failed
I'll
twice.
take this.
Those all are permanent effects when you have the item equipped. Well, Faith Rod is the same thing. It puts your faith in calculations to 100. So it greatly boosts, you know, the amount of damage output. So like, I mean, she's at 69 faith. Imagine doing the calculations with 100 faith. That's a, you know, like a 30% increase base on all of her stuff. So still can't hit you from there, really?
It seems I've improved.
I'll be fine.
So
Probably.
really good for a lot of people. Let's not hit Eric with that. You probably will though. Yeah, there's no chance I get down there in time. 2 back. Geomancy's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's too far. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no chance. Alright, well, I think we're tremoring you. Confusion. Summoners causing problems every day. Alright, last item here, and this is another really good one. Yep, this is a shield called the Kaiser Shield. There are 2 shields that are really good. We should be in... Well, actually, we should go to just move over here. Yeah. I don't want to hit either of the exits because I then wouldn't be able to hit you.
It's over. So this is the end.
Kaiser Shield, really good. It is... there's another shield later on. One of them boosts your elemental damage and one reduces elemental damage, so... I'll take a look afterwards which one is which. But All right, now we just have these 4 exits at the bottom here. Not that one. So let's move a little further so we can actually shoot the Marlboro.
Right.
Oh, right. And since the move find item is gone, they're just traps now. So even if you have move find item now, if you step on them, you'll still take damage. So keep that in mind. 5. All right. We seem to have had decent compatibility with him, so I would like this chest, but we'll get it later. 84. If we can disable him, I'll be happy with that. Perfect. Is that the summoner chest, actually? Maybe you'll run away, not for the chest? That's rude. That's a free luminous room. I should have taken it then. Not done damage to you. I'm annoyed. Die, please. Took my free money. Alright, Merrick, where are we at? Not that one. I guess we're on this one. There we go.
I'll deal with this.
You're at 100. I don't really want you to get hit, so we're just going to jump, even though this guy's going to move. While I'm in the air, I'm not a valid target, which means we're just avoiding damage by the fact that he can't hit us.
I will not falter.
Let's see if we can hit some here. How much damage we do to him? Divinity. I don't know. We do a little bit of damage, I would say. We kill Reese with this? It would be funny. We're gonna do it. I'm sorry, Reese, in advance.
The Sky Mantra's mine.
We did it. 2. Please don't kill Reese. 6. Oh my god. Yeah, we would hit that tile 6 times. It would have done around 1,700 damage. Yeah, that bird, dead. Rafa did not want that bird around. Perfect. Alright, but that's 4 down. We're... This one, obviously, victory backwards, but... let's take a look at that shield and the Faith Rod. So, the shield here we got was the Kaiser shield. So this boosts Fire, Ice, Lightning. There's a shield later on that reduces damage taken. So we're going to equip this on our magic gun user because that'll boost his damage. So this is kind of why I wanted to equip shields. This gives another benefit to the glacial gun. I could also use the blaze gun. Both are fine. I find monsters, though, typically more often weak to ice, but we'll run the blaze gun for a little bit as well. And then the other item was the Faith Rod, which currently... Can anybody use it? You might be able to use it. Just kidding. Okay, I guess nobody at the moment can use it. You cannot, and you cannot yet. You would have to be... let's switch you over to Summoner then, at least, so we can show it off. So here's the Faith Rod. While equipped, you have permanent faith. Really strong. You lose 2 MA, but you gain permanent faith, which means my time magic will all have better chances of connecting with little issue. Summons will be stronger with the faith calculation. And yeah, so kind of nice. But for us, yeah, I think this is going to be it for today. We're just over. Yeah, all right, we made good time today. Even having to redo that one battle, we more than cleared everything I wanted. So when we come back, we're 4 down. We will come back to victory, and we're gonna try to get through 5 through 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 more maps. And maybe even 5 maps we do really well, and then we'll worry about the last map on its own. But then once we get through super fast, and we can get through it all tomorrow, but that would be, I feel like I would be very exceeding expectations for that. But yeah, so did a really good job today, even though I'm going to redo this one a second time. Got a bunch of good items so far. We did get the second Save the Queen, so we wanted to actually put that on you. There we go, so a little higher weapon damage and gives him Protect. So, I'm gonna save here, and then thanks for watching today, catching up from over the weekend, and we will see you all tomorrow. The rest of Midlight's Deep. Thanks. Great day.